Hello people, it's your boy Usman back again with another video. Just a quick roundup of the last game. I know I didn't record it. Yes, I was away with family. I know I promised this is the last time. Man is back now. Man is actually back. Hashtag Usman back. Anyways, let's stop chatting shit. Let's get into the bloody game. Anyways, Manchester United last game against West Ham absolutely battered them 4-0. You guess me, where the haters at? Where you flipping at though? Where you at though? I don't want to get carried away obviously. But yeah, Manchester United beat West Ham 4-0. I'm not getting carried away, I promise. I'm just listening. But West Ham beat Manchester. Man United beat West Ham 4-0. But goals from Lukaku, the guy who's going to be a flop. Hashtag every fucking mother lover hater on the internet. Also goes from Martial and that man Pogba, who's also a flop, about 89 million. Again, he needs to score about 50 goals for anyone to say he's actually, worth the money at all. But yeah, just want to quickly congratulate myself for getting 2 of the goal scorers right. It's not very difficult with the Lukaku, but I did say Martial was going to score. A lot of you people flipping didn't think Martial was going to score. I don't give a damn what you say. I love Martial. Just a lot of debate going on at social media. Should Martial play? Should Rashford play? Doesn't really matter, let's be honest, okay? As long as they're both happy, which it looks like Martial seems like he's kind of happy, although he never smiles. The team morale and the chemistry overall looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like a team and it looks like a family more than anything. You can just see the sort of good vibes within the squad, which is important. So long as Joe's keeping them both happy, I'm not fussed. I would say that I did actually want Martial to play over Rashford. However, like I said, it doesn't matter. They both got the talent clearly to succeed at Manchester United. As long as he's keeping them both happy in and around the team, then that's completely fine with me. Just want to give a massive shout out to 2 other people. One being Juan Mata, of course, because I didn't think he was even going to be in the squad, let alone believe playing and putting a performance like that. It was absolutely phenomenal. Juan, what a guy, man. I just flipping love him. Let's not make no mistake about it. The guy is an absolute professional. Never complains. He just gets his head down and does the flipping job. I would love to see the same team playing. And the second person is, of course, that man of the match performance of Matic, who I was saying can't play in a 4-3-3. I don't know if it was a 4-3-3. I don't know even what formation it is. Everyone was all over the place, which is what I want to see. I want to see the fluidity in the team. Well, that is down to Matic. Let's make no mistake about it. For all those people that don't really notice the CDM, but you notice Matic, put it that way, because he was that flipping good. And he also got the man of the match award. The performance in general against West Ham was absolutely phenomenal. But before I can actually, take any notice of our team at the moment, they need to do it consistently, and we need to go and batter Swansea. Make no mistake about it. So let's talk about Manchester United with Swansea. First things first, Gylfi Sigurdsson has just gone to Everton. Arguably, well, it's not even an argument, he's the best player, so they lost the best player basically. Also, Loriente, from what I'm hearing, is out. I don't know if he's leaving as well, so that might cause a bit more sort of commotion within the squad. But why am I even talking about Swansea? They're a dead team. I've always liked Swansea as a club. However, they have gone down the pecking order and they look like they're flipping due relegation basically. They've lost Sigurdsson, they've lost Loriente. I don't know what's happened to Montero. That guy's so underrated. I don't know how he doesn't get into flipping the Swansea team. He should be playing at least at mid-table team. He's quality in my opinion. However, they've got no one of quality. We should be battering them. Let's make no mistake about it. Let's talk about ourselves first and foremost. Like I said, fantastic performance. Why change it? I know a lot of people say Martial should be playing. I completely understand where they're coming from. However, if a team was, well, our team shall I say, if we won 4-0 right, we've not flipping conceded a goal, why change it? Jose isn't known for making a lot of changes. I know you're probably thinking, what the hell, you made an absolute stupid amount of changes last season, but if you actually look down his history, his other teams like Inter, Real Madrid, Chelsea even, he tends to keep the same sort of 15 players, and he just seems to rotate them until one of them gets injured, that is, of course. Obviously we will have to change that at some point because we've got other competitions to worry about in September, but for now, in the time being, I don't understand why he would change it. It makes no sense. I wouldn't mind him putting Mata out for Martial just to give a bit more pace on the wing. However, Swansea are going to sit with all of their players in the box, like pretty much in the box, so Martial probably won't get much joy anyways, mainly because he's going to get doubled up, if not tripled up, because you saw what he did against Real Madrid. Man flipping terrorized 2 man, so they're going to at least 3 man on Martial. But yeah, Mata has the opportunity to unlock the flipping door with his creativity, and it's just like, his ability to pass the ball through the lines is really important, especially when we've got someone like Lukaku and Rashford who are making the runs. We need somebody who's going to be able to pick the pass, and I think Matt is probably better suited to do that than Martial, basically. There's not going to be much space. However, what I will say, it kind of works both ways, because there's not much space, you actually need a lot of width to make the pitch bigger. So it works both ways. We'll see what Jose does. As long as Lingard's not playing over either of them, I would be completely happy with that, because if Lingard plays over Mata or Martial, it's going to be a bit of an uproar, especially if it's a 0-0 at half time. You know, I can see something like that happening. Again, like I said, Swansea are going to be parking the balls, so this is going to be a test for us, probably a bit more of a test than West Ham, in the sense that West Ham, well, although we pegged them back, I would assume that they tried to play a bit of attacking football, but they just did not get the opportunity against Man United. Swansea ain't going to play any attacking football, make no mistake about it. Southampton, I think, registered 20 plus shots or something like that. They couldn't score, they were unlucky on the day, and Swansea only registered 4. You know, one thing I will say against the lesser clubs, we were actually quite good last season. I know we got a lot of draws against the lesser clubs, but if you actually look at our games up until probably December time, we played good football. The only difference between the West Ham performance and the ones that we did last season was we actually took our chances. That was literally the only difference. We only had 6 shots on target against West Ham. We scored 4 goals, okay? So the amount of times that we had about 10, 12 shots on target, bear in mind. Last season, we didn't even score. It was down to poor finishing at the end of the day. I think we played good football last season for a good period of time. But this time we got that man Lukaku up front to put the chances away, and he seems like he's going to be a very pivotal part of any potential campaign that might challenge for the title. If not, go ahead and win it like my man has backed it, and then you lot back Man United to win the league. I know you haven't. I know you're flipping out because you're probably thinking, Man Shitty are going to win the league. But anyways, that aside, let's talk about how I think that we're going to get joy against the Swansea team. Like I said, they're going to have every man and a flipping dog behind the bloody ball. So it's going to be a very compact game. We need to make the pitch wide. We need players to try to find space running in behind. Yes, I know there's not going to be a lot of it. However, it gives them a sort of another decision to make. Do I go with the runner? Do I stay? If it's all going to be in front of them, which we saw last season under Zlatan, I say under Zlatan, but when Zlatan was playing, we're going to have a lot of flipping. It's just not going to work, basically. We need players like Lukaku doing what he does best, trying to bully the players and try to run in behind. Because if he does that successfully, it's going to open up pockets for Mkhitaryan and Mata. And we saw how fantastic they can be in the hole, in the number 10 area, and they're absolutely pivotal there. Basically, they got the opportunity to create, find a bit of space, and just get that ball in behind, a bit like Rashford did for Lukaku's goal. And that's kind of what we need. We need our wingers and our striker to stretch them back. If Mata's going to come in field, I need Valencia to be doing that overlapping run. We need to constantly try and stretch him at every given opportunity, be it wide or long. Is very important. If we start playing football in and around their box or in front of them, they're going to be able to mop it up all day long, and that's something that we saw a lot last season, because obviously Zlatan didn't have the pace to run it behind. So I'm hoping that Lukaku tries to at least make runs to drag defenders, so it gives opportunities for Mickey, Mata and Pogba to obviously, you know, go into the space that is created for them and actually dictate the game. So bearing that all in mind, this is the team I'm going to go for. Well, just to cut a long story short, I'm going to keep the exact same team as the one that beat West Ham 4-0. Like I said, I don't see why he would change anything, especially when it was such an emphatic performance. Yes, I can understand the argument for Martial playing instead of maybe Mata, just for width purposes, but like I said, Mata for me has got the potential to play that key pass, and in games like this, which will be tight at the start until we unlock the door to obviously batter them, we need that kind of player who has a sort of creativity to obviously break the team down, and I think Mata's probably better suited than Martial. That's just my opinion. By all means, leave yours in the comments. Also leave whatever you think about what I'm saying in the comments. I would appreciate that. But anyways, talking quickly about opposition, like I said, they've lost Sigurdsson, they've lost Loriente to a apparent injury. I'm not worried about them whatsoever. I just think we should be absolutely bashing them. Yes, I understand the first goal is vital. If we get the first goal early, I'm expecting us to beat them like 3-4-0. However, I can actually see this being a very tight game, mainly because Swansea are coming to, we're going to Swansea Stadium. I think it's the Britannia Stadium. We're going to their stadium. It's the first game of the season. Manchester United, we're a big club. You know, they're going to be flipping up for the game. Yes, they had a draw against Southampton. Wasn't really that disappointing of a result. Let's be honest, Southampton are a good team. So the players actually are a bit confident, I would assume. You know, all they need to do is emulate what they did against Southampton and potentially upset us and get a point. But I don't think it's going to flipping happen. We're going for a Manchester United 2 flipping it. Come on, boys. Let's keep up the 100% flipping record and scare the other oppositions in the flipping league because they're absolutely bricking it because they thought Man United, I'm going to play dead football. And yes, I'm not getting carried away before people start clipping the shit out of this up. I'm just saying that it's good to put a flipping marker down, and that was very important for us, especially against a team like West Ham who I rate. However, everybody else all of a sudden is not rating them. I wonder why that is. I wonder why. But anyways, going back to Swansea, I think they're going to be the team that could potentially get relegated. You know, I've got a couple of teams in mind that might get relegated. I think Swansea potentially could be one of them. I think that if not, they'll be very close to the drop. So it's important that we do not drop points against players like, well, teams like this and the players like this, because they're not capable of staying in the Premier League, in my humble opinion. But that all aside, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed my opinion. Drop a like on it if you have, and if you're new, subscribe by all means. Man is trying to get to 1K now, you know, just those big ambitions and whatnot. But that all aside, take care, enjoy the weekend. It is a 12:30 kickoff for those of you that do not flip in. No, come on United, come on!